Hello, and welcome to the Casino Tears podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 10 Ton is number one, and joining me as my co-host is the one and only Ed Robinson from Roll to Win Craps. If you want more info on our show, please visit our page at casinotears.com. On this week's show, we discuss WSOP, being table captain, discretion, demeanor. We also touch on the 3MG, hoodies, average bet size, dealers, hopping the eights, Hurricane Sally, and Ed's top secret, new grip.
Hey, dude, got my hat on.
How do you like it?
I'm hunting.
How do you like that hat, Ed?
I'm wearing it, dude.
Yeah, I know. Pretty sweet, right? They fit better than the other ones.
Oh, these are far better hats. Yes.
I was watching my other friend. He's in a guy I know that I met years and years ago, stayed in touch with him. He's at the final table of the Millionaire Maker right now. 6 left. I didn't get him the Casino Tears hoodie in time, though. I texted him.
Oh, too bad.
I texted him today. I'm like, James, I got to bring you this. Got a care package for you. But I think he's got over like 6 million in earnings.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got over 6 million.
He doesn't need to be a millionaire maker then.
I'll tell you what he's got. He's live earnings. Yeah, 6 million. Best live cash, 1.256. Pretty sweet though, huh?
I would guess he's a pretty good poker player, right?
I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, he's pretty good. We haven't even talked really. When's the last time we talked?
Courtney, yeah, we hadn't talked since way before Courtney. You and I have not talked in over a month.
Man, that's been a minute. June was a very, very, very busy, unplanned. It just turned out to be the busiest month of the year for me.
And you know what we have to do?
What?
We have to give away merch for June.
I was thinking about that. Yeah, I mean, because next week is going to be July 1st.
Yep, Tuesday.
What do you want to give away, man? I'm not even prepared to do the 3MG. Hold on, I can get the list.
The last time we talked was when we gave away merch with Bo. That's been that long. It was May. We hadn't talked all month.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very busy month. Yeah, because then we had 2 Dice Coach episodes.
I haven't even finished the Same Bet episode.
That's a long episode, man.
It is. I was just listening to it when I saw your email to come on. How do I look in my hat?
I like it.
Yeah.
You know who bought one of those today?
Who?
I don't know his handle. I could say his name. Lee Hook. What a
Oh,
cool
Lee Hook.
name, dude.
Yeah, I
What
know
a
that.
cool name. Man, Lee Hook.
The Hook. We'll just call him The Hook.
Man, Lee Hook in the hook. That should be his spot in the hook.
Should be. It should be. He's got to learn that. Yep.
That his handle in the hook.
Yep.
That's a cool name.
Yep.
You could be a fisherman, I guess, if you were a Lee Hook.
Well, you could
Fisherman.
be. You could be a fish hook.
Yeah, fisherman. I wonder what Lee Hook does.
I have no idea. We could speculate all day, but we would never be right.
Ed, we have new merch. You know, these have been coming out sort of sightings, for example. Some of our you know what? Thank you to all of our Patreons.
Absolutely. If it weren't for them, we couldn't do this.
Well, believe me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Without-
my willingness to go in debt. Yeah, that.
You have done that.
Yeah. It's very, 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 we appreciate all of the everyone that signed up for the Patreon account.
Yes.
For this interview, there was basically a whole nother hour on the
Which
Patreon
interview?
side for Same Bet.
Oh, yeah. On Same Bet. Yeah, it's long. I mean, when I turned it off, I was like, holy crap, I still got a long way to go.
Man, and I cut some out too.
It's a good show. It's a good show, I think.
Oh yeah. Same Bet was cool. It was a nice little diversion. Plus, I really like the fact that his mic sounded so good that I actually am going to make people get that mic on Amazon and then they can return it. It's like $70, dude. That mic that he used was like $70, and the waveform for some reason came in great. It's better than the one I got for Bo, and it cost double. But then again, it's still questionable how Bo's got that hooked up.
Who knows?
I don't trust that.
He's probably
mic,
got wires twisted together with wire nuts.
I don't trust that mic is even on sometimes. And you know, it's just there.
Remember the last time we had him we lost him and he came back and he sounded better?
Yeah, I know.
He probably didn't have it on.
I know. I still am like, it's questionable unless I go over there and actually look at it. All right, Ed. So what do you think we should give away? Or should we talk about what's in the store because we really
Tell us
haven't.
what's in the store. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had everything that we had is now on sale. All that stuff out with the old, in with the new. I show up and you're wearing the full camo wild turkey hunting hat with
Yep.
the patch sewn onto it. And then I've got
Yep.
the black camo.
Yep.
People might have seen the black camo when I was at the final table rail for Courtney when he won
Yep.
the
They did. You were wearing it.
WSOP Colossus event. Man, that's so incredible. I look back on that, how fast that whole thing happened. That was the reason why one of the first times.
It's the only time we've ever been late with a podcast.
That's the only time, but that's a good excuse. That is a good excuse because stuff like that, you just don't plan for. I mean, he wasn't planning for it. Man.
And you got the Tears poker player down there. You got to go, baby.
Yeah, man. Team Tears is what my other
Team
friend
Tears.
said we should have. So it's really funny because at that event, X-Man, who's a Patreon subscriber from up in the Seattle area, he was in town and he was wearing, Courtney actually saw X-Man. He didn't know X-Man, but he saw him when he busted out leaving because he was wearing Casino Tears hoodie.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And then when I sat down, I played an event. First thing that someone said to me was, "Hey, you know the guy that won that? You're wearing the same shirt." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
They're getting out there, man.
That was great.
Wearing that hoodie, dude. So they have the WSOP in Paris and Horseshoe. I think it's going to go till second week of July. So many poker events and poker tournaments. I mean, it's the biggest one of the year, obviously. But man, I can attest that hoodie, it's really made for poker. It's made for poker players because it becomes so cold in those tournament rooms.
Yeah.
That's why they're always wearing hoodies. I brought that, because I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but I brought that. I needed it, dude. It was so comfy. It's exactly what my friend Frank said. His handle's Min Cash. He was also on the rail. He's in the pictures, Korean guy.
Yeah.
Him, Courtney, and I have a group chat that we've always had about poker going on years. It's just the three of us. So that's why it was really cool for us to be at that final table. I mean, this chat's been going on for years.
I'm just thrilled to know somebody that knows somebody.
It was just, it's surreal when you put together how that whole thing transpired. And funny, Ed, as crazy as the world is. So I play a WSOP event. I played this Millionaire Maker.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, a long time ago, I've only played the event. Now it's my third time. But the first time I played it, I came in 93rd out of like 7,000. I think I ended up with like $9,000 or something. But first place was $1 million. And you can see how it's so lopsided. The prize pools are, even when you get down through that. So I sit down at the table and the guy that came in second to Courtney is sitting at that table.
Is he really?
Yeah. And we ended up talking about, I'm like, Courtney says hello, here's the number. And he's a really nice guy. I mean, I guess he'd be super happy. He just won like
$300,000.
Yeah. So we were talking and he told me such an interesting fact about why he didn't call
in the
a
ninth
hand
round
very early, which would have busted Courtney out. Wow. You'd never guess that. You would never have figured that out. But I'm going to interview Courtney at some point down the road because I think it's going to be, I met him playing a 50-cent dollar game in Beverly Hills years and years and years and years and years ago when I first started playing. That's how we became friends. We walked out of this lady's house. I still remember her name is Beth. Dude, I'm sitting down in this kitchen in Beverly Hills in this old lady's house. It was 50-cent dollar, dude.
Yeah.
People bought like $100 and $200 for the buy-in. And he was there. I was nervous playing that game. It was my first cash game that I went to. Anyway, when I left, I have this old Land Cruiser. I left my dog, Tony, Boxer, in it. And he was always just sitting in the front seat. I leave the windows cracked. And it's a big truck. So he just chills in there. And it's not hot out. It's at night. Weather's great. That's the only good thing about LA. So we went back out and he was like, "Oh, is that your dog? I've got a Boxer too." And then we ended up just talking and I've been friends with him ever since. Good friend. And funny enough, dude, I always remember this about Courtney. This is why he was so great. I remember when my dog was dying, he came to say goodbye to it because he got really sick really fast with lymphoblastic lymphoma. When I took him in, they're like, "We need to put your dog down now." And I'm like, "I need like a day." no matter what. Courtney came by to say goodbye to my dog, which obviously he was friends with. I'm pretty sure like he puked right outside the gate because he was
Yeah.
so, he was so upset. And I'm like, oh man, there's someone, you don't expect that from
Right.
people, you know what I mean? To be
Right.
as impacted as you are for your dog. But that dog was with me. I mean, he was on the cover of one of my records. He toured he basically by my side since I didn't have a real job, So he's by your side 24 hours, 12 years. So he's always there.
Yeah.
So anyway, merch. The
Yes.
hoodies are amazing. And I'm so happy that we have those hoodies. They are so thick, warm, soft. That's quality, dude.
They are fantastic quality. I've never seen a hoodie with that quality.
I mean, that's what
Never
someone
have.
else said. A couple people said. I think G Dub sent me that text. What he said.
Yeah.
He's like, "Geez, this is the nicest hoodie I own."
Yeah.
So adding to the hoodie conversation, Ed, I'm making zippered hoodies.
Yay!
Same brand. They're going to be fucking awesome. The question is, do I put the logo up on the left chest here, stack logo, or do I do it across and then the zipper is like in the middle between the two words? I should put it out there. I should put it out on Patreon as a poll.
My first reaction is right over the heart on the left side, but
It looks
I'd have
good
to
the
say-
other
I'd-
way too, man.
I'd have to see the mock-ups, but I think that'd be my favorite.
Yeah, I'll send you. I just mocked those up today. So we know the quality is going to be great. And so we'll have the zippered hoodie. And then I think we're done. We got that same brand making the black tee. And then we've got that long cut tee, which is actually a really cool shirt. That's what I was wearing in that picture. And that's what Courtney was wearing. It almost looks like it's a navy blue when it's photographed. We got those. And then we got these two hats.
And still have plenty of dice.
Yeah, and plenty of dice. I couldn't be happier with the quality of everything, just how good it looks. And so everyone that's got it has been super stoked. And you know what? Two guys in town just got some hats. And then who else bought did Bootlegger buy the wild turkey hat?
He
might have
probably
bought-
did. Knowing him. Yeah. Which is the one I'm wearing for those that can't see us because we're not on video.
Yeah, I'll have to take a picture. So Ed,
Yes.
since we've discussed the merch, what do you want to give away as our 3MG gift for July? Do we give away? I mean, we got a lot of options, man.
You pick.
No, man. I don't know. I'd give away the July 4th mug. That's what I'd give away.
It is July. Yeah. You got a July 4th mug?
Yeah, I got the July 4th mug, man. It's limited. It just went back
It's
up on
extremely.
sale.
I haven't looked.
It only goes
is
on sale for like 2
for July.
weeks, for like
Yeah.
a week. And then
The
it's
on
gone.
off July 4th mug. Let's give that away.
You want to?
Yeah.
So we could throw something else in there as well.
You can throw in a couple of
How about
you
a
know,
patch?
a patch or a couple of dice or whichever.
How about we'll do the mug, the July 4th on-off special edition mug, plus how about a patch and a pair of black Casino Tears dice?
There you go.
I like that.
A little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Next time we'll figure something out.
How many people we got registered, 10 ton?
We have quite a bit. I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going to reveal that number.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my God, so many people entered multiple times, man. And Ed, as a reminder, if you've already registered for the 3MG, you're on the list. You don't
Yeah.
ever have to re-register again. We've
Once
got a
you're
master
in,
list.
you're in. You don't have to keep doing it, folks.
No,
One
we got it.
time, We got your name. We got you. One time is all we need.
Yeah, hopefully we got your handle.
And I need to do a promotion on that again on Facebook because, dude, we got over 300 people on Facebook. Now, we keep forgetting to mention that. There's Facebook, there's X, there's whatever else we got. I don't even know anymore.
We got X, which, you know what? ATX Vegas fan. He's really running the show over there.
I got it. I don't even have an X app, so I need to guess I need to
Man.
go in there and look at
Man,
it.
yeah, it's like you got to pick your poison. You ready to pick
Ready to
this
give
winner?
away?
Yeah,
You
so
ready to
we're
give
going to
away?
give away the July 4th on-off mug.
All right, so we're going to do it the same way we did it last time, except you get to pick the multiplier.
Oh, okay, I got it already. I got the
Yeah.
multiplier already.
What's the multiplier?
Come on, Ed. It's down to 2 numbers that immediately come to mind, but you got to go with the multiplier's 10.
Multiplier is 10.
Yep.
So if I throw something that's too high, then you got to either round out or I
It
got to
won't be
throw
too
again.
high. I don't think. What do you got? A D&D 20-sided dice
No,
from?
I guess just regular old crap stuff.
That'd be great if you
Just
did
see,
have one of those 20. You should
I could
ask
get my
like,
son to give us
yeah,
some.
they're called a D20.
Yeah, he sold millions of dollars of those.
Yeah, those are great, man. The D8, we should start using those.
I just threw aces.
No way, you threw aces?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you counting that as 2 or 11?
What is aces? That's a 2.
Okay, 2. So
So times 10
is
is number
20.
20.
All right, let's see. What if it's someone that won? No, all right. Let me zoom in on this guy. All right, number 20 is, oh my God. You know who's number 21 though? Let me just tell you
No.
who was 21 is James A. Was
Oh, really?
21 in our random list that we just generated. Yeah. James A, you
Okay.
can't, you already won stuff. All right. You had a great role. So it's someone named Tom Ardo, or Arda. There's no handle. There's no nothing. That's all I have to go on.
You
Tom.
got an address to mail it to?
He's got his email, which is all he needed, but he has no craps handle listed. Tom,
All right, Tom.
Ardaugh. How do you pronounce that?
How do you say it? Say it. Spell it again.
Ardaugh. Ardo?
Ardo.
Ardaugh?
Yeah.
Ardo.
Ardo.
Maybe it's Ardo.
No, it's not Ardo. It's
Ardaugh.
Ardo.
Tom Ardaugh. Come on down, dude.
So email him and see if he responds, right? That's all we can do.
Yeah, you won the July gift pack. So you get Paradise, black ones, you get a patch, and you get the mug. Little gift pack.
There you go.
Who knows? Maybe I'll throw something else in there, maybe when I'm wrapping it up. That's great.
Some tissues.
Yeah, I have new tissues, dude, which are fucking hilarious. You're gonna like them. I changed the tagline on them.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are cool. All right, man. That's out of the way. We got our July 3MG winner. I wish Tom had a handle.
Oh, well.
I'll ask him if he's got a handle. Get in touch with him. What's new with, dude? I've got so much to talk to you about because so many people have been coming into town. But let's talk about what's going on in Ed's world.
Right now?
Yeah.
You see that picture I sent you this afternoon?
Oh, yeah. I saw that picture of it. Looked like a pretty swanky house. It looked more like it belonged in LA than Biloxi.
We're about 35 days away from knowing for sure that we have nailed down a spot in Biloxi for our Casino Tears events in Biloxi.
Oh, wow. Year. Wow, man. I can't believe it. The possibility is actually.
Offer has been made. Offer has been accepted.
Oh, really?
Yes. And closing is at the end of July or first week of August.
Man, that house looked very nice. That picture that you sent me.
2,800 square feet.
Yeah, that looked really nice, man.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Perfect spot for crap table. I'm telling you, it has some LA vibes to it.
It does. It does.
Yeah, that'll be nice,
very
man.
Cool. I'm excited about the whole thing. That's why I sent you that picture. I mean, if nothing gets messed up, that's the deal. And then we've already got the craps table. Craps table's coming in next week, so we got to have a place to put it. So we got to store it for a few weeks, and then we'll have an antique like you. We've got an antique Binion's horseshoe leg table to put in there.
That's sweet. Maybe one day, if there's room, I'll bring the other one down there. My table.
There's room upstairs. You ain't even seen the upstairs yet.
Really? That'd be cool. Maybe I should get my other one, bring it over there, dude. I need a place for it. That would be sweet, right?
Yeah.
Have 2 of those tables up there. That is a bitch to move.
I was going to say, it's got to be driven from Las Vegas to Biloxi.
Yeah, but it's not a 2-person carry job. There are 4 people carried that table.
I know.
It's a fucking bitch.
Believe that it comes apart. At least the bowl comes off and you can take it apart. I mean,
like the bowl is one piece.
Yeah.
And then the plywood is all one piece.
Yeah. So typically that's the way they are, dude, in casinos. But usually if you look close enough, you can find a way to take them apart. But you don't want to cut them or anything. These are antiques. These are valuable historical pieces.
You know, it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. The 2 legs, the big brace, and then the plywood, and then the rail.
And so, I mean, the house is up on 12-foot stilts in case there's a hurricane.
Nice, man.
I mean, it's
when was the last hurricane to hit Biloxi?
I was there. Hurricane Sally. Yeah,
Oh,
Hurricane
Sally.
Sally. Yeah.
Dude, I wonder how they come up with these names.
It's an alphabetical thing that they do every year. Somebody's in charge of picking names.
Really? There was a Hurricane Fran, you know that?
Seems like I do remember a friend.
Man, this was a destructive, slow-moving tropical cyclone. Man, it hit Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
2004.
Yeah, probably came in at Orange Beach.
Man,
Between Mobile and Orange Beach.
Hurricane Sally, dude. Oh, wow. Hurricane Fran. That was it. That was in 1996.
Yeah.
That
okay.
was yeah. I wonder where this thing landed. Oh, North Carolina. Man, it made landfall.
That's a far cry from Alabama, dude.
Yeah, dude, it made landfall near Cape Fear.
That's a good place.
It doesn't sound like too welcoming, dude. You know, Cape Fear?
I know. I wouldn't want to be a sailor out there.
No.
It probably got that name for a real reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just let's just name it Fear.
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
That'll be great, man. A little casino tears.
So yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, we're probably. I talked to Bo last night, and happy birthday, Bo. This will be coming out right around his birthday if you do this on July 1st.
Oh, really? His birthday's July 1st?
Yeah.
Man, happy birthday, Bo.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Bo. So I talked to him last night, and he's he's already got 3 signed up for March.
Damn, for March. We are sold out for October.
October is sold out, 8 and 8.
Which is one more than I even want.
2 more than you want.
2,
one more each day. Yeah. So we're maxed out for October. We've got 3 already for March. He wants to add July and October again, or September next year, whichever.
That'll be cool if everything's all set up in Biloxi, dude.
So then if we can get Biloxi going, then we can do one, early February, opening day of crap season or something.
Oh, man. That's exciting. Dude, if there's room, I should bring that table down there.
You want me to ask the guy who brings the stuff?
Yeah, because he'd have to drive it down there, dude. Won't fit in my Jag or my Land Cruiser. Ed, well, speaking of the class, we should, if that happens, Ed, and there's room for another table, it'd be like a brother and sister table, man. 2 old antique horseshoe tables. That'd be cool. It'd be good to put it to use,
I think your friend wants to get it out of your friend's wife wants to get it out of her kitchen.
I know. You never know. I love one day. Who knows if I'll get a house here?
I know the house you need.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it's not for sale yet.
I like this place, though. I really do.
I know.
I really like where I live. I do love where I live, man.
You got to.
It's the best, man. I got so much to talk to you about, though. Speaking of the class.
The event.
Well, you know what? We talked about this with Same Bet. That was a good interview.
Yes, it was.
Same Bet. Especially talking about classes, and who was I talking to that said they really enjoyed that part? Maybe it was Nakatomi Tony. I don't know. I talked to him today. But I went out to shoot with 2 people that took our class. Man,
excellent.
Dude, the improvement, it was Jaybird and Huggy Bear. I will shoot with those guys anytime, any place. I want to get into what happened in some of the sessions because I played so many of them on the Patreon side. Okay?
Right.
A full-length extended version of this podcast is available exclusively on our Patreon page. New episodes drop weekly every Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed this podcast and will tell all of your fellow craps-playing friends about it. Please follow Casino Tears on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars and leave a review. The best and most fun way to contact us would be to call and leave a message on our official Casino Tears vent line, 229-07. You can also email us at no7@casinotears.com. And lastly, to help support this podcast, you can visit our Patreon at patreon.com/casinotears. On behalf of Roll to Win Craps from Alabama and 10 Ton is #1 from Las Vegas, thanks for listening.